To learn every subject, there is a certain art to indulging in any kind of subject. If you hate a subject too much, like for example, maths, from what I have realized is that you have only indulged in that subject with the help of traditional schooling system. You haven't explored your hated subject, and even if you did, it was just not in a fun way. Now, to cure that problem, to remove remove the hating part with any kind of subject, is to learn it in a fun way. For example, what schools do is with history, they let yeah, they makes you memorize only the boring part of history. They remove all the fun, interesting part. They'll make you memorize everything, which are just unnecessary details. They make you memorize the dates. They treat you like a hard drive, but you are rather a human brain, and you don't need to store information when there are many data servers which are designed to do that, and you will never be better than them. And what you can be better is using your creativity, to actually learn the things, not memorize them, to remove all the unnecessary boring details. Now we take computer science. If you make actual programming projects that you like, that will when you will start to love computer science. But our traditional schooling systems remove all that. But the thing is that the perfect education system is to start from the basics and go till the advance, and step by step you do that. But this makes the students hate the subject, because the perfect way is just not that. The perfect way is to just show the students the interesting part. Once you cover everything interesting, the boring details actually start to easily digestible for you. You will even start to learn and read that. They'll But what they do, what they think is perfect, is that you just learn the basics and then you move to the advanced. But that's just not the case. You just learn the interesting things that interest you in any kind of subject, and you just learn in the way that you like, the interesting way. I have told you examples about history. You can listen to YouTube videos as such. Only the interesting part. History is the most interesting subject in my opinion, but they make it very boring. And I have also given you example of computer science, and you can do that for every kind of subject.